はじめさんは、私が何をすれば嬉しいと感じてくれますか？ハウリア族は、英雄になりました。森の優しいウサギさんは絶滅したのでした。やめてくださいよ、ゆえさん！はじめさんはいつになったら惚れてくれるんですかね？
Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into Arifureta Season 3, Episode 5, where things heat up between Hajime and Shea in the most unexpected way. It's a beautiful moment, and trust me, you won't want to miss the details. But before we start, go ahead and subscribe. It's totally free, and honestly, it helps out more than you know. Let's make this Arifureta journey unforgettable together.
Ohayo, Yue.
Ohayo, Hajime.
Hajime and his crew, including the other prisoners, finally make their way to Verbergen, the homeland of the Beastmen. When Shea's dad drops the bomb that the Haulia tribe was once banned from Verbergen, with execution orders from the elders, Lily is visibly shocked, questioning why the Haulia were ever labeled as criminals just for protecting Shea. On the way, King Gahard, now a captive, has the nerve to ask Hajime to build him a Fenrir aircraft, just like Hajime's own.
Huh?
But Hajime isn't having any of it, shutting him down hard. Not even when Gahard offers his daughter as an incentive does Hajime budge. The answer stays firm and unchanged. Lily, having once danced with Hajime at a previous event, secretly hoped he might see her differently. But Hajime's blunt responses end up striking a nerve, leaving her feeling a bit wounded. In the meantime, the kingdom is falling apart politically, forcing them to cancel a strategic marriage alliance, leaving Lily back to being single. The amusing part? Gahard actually tries to pair up Lily with Hajime again, sparking an argument where Lily's protests fall on deaf ears. Gahard even goes as far as to question Hajime about his feelings for Lily, which Hajime answers by proudly showing off his existing wives. When they land in Verbergen, the Beastmen initially freak out, mistaking the Fenrir for some steel-plated monster. But as soon as they disembark and free the Beastman prisoners, the atmosphere shifts, turning into an emotional reunion. Elder Ulfric is overjoyed to reunite with his granddaughter, Altina. He humorously remarks on Hajime's loud arrival, feeling guilty over the trees that got destroyed in the process, prompting Kaori to step in and magically restore the forest. Seeing her powers, the Verbergen residents are awestruck, practically viewing her as the guardian goddess of their homeland. Not long after, Elder Ulfric attempts to thank Hajime for saving his granddaughter, but Hajime quickly points out that the Haulia tribe deserves the real credit. Just as Ulfric processes this, Shea's dad steps forward, and the Beastmen cheer in gratitude for all the Haulia tribe has done for them. In a dramatic moment, Shea's dad rallies the rabbit tribes of Verbergen, encouraging them to rise up and break free from the oppression they faced. His words fire up many beastmen, sparking a desire to be as fearless as the Haulia. Afterward, he apologizes to Hajime for making that bold recruitment move. Hajime is chill about it, but Yue sighs, realizing there may be no more soft, cuddly rabbit tribes from here on out.
森の優しいウサギさんは絶滅したのでした。やめてくださいよ、ゆえさん!
When they make it to the banquet hall, Elder Zell, who's got patience as fragile as a soap bubble, can't hold back. He goes off trash-talking King Gahard about his past with slavery.
敗戦国の王が随分な態度だな。ただで帰れるとでも思っているのか?
Elder Ulfric tries to keep the peace, but Gahard's not the kind to show respect unless someone's got the strength to back it up.
俺の態度が気に食わないというのなら、力を持って従わせろ。
At this point, only Hajime's group and the Halia tribe get his respect since they actually overpowered him. Hajime, not in the mood for drama, steps in and sends Gahard through a portal straight back to his castle. He reminds everyone that no historic gathering is going to wipe away centuries of pain for the Beastmen.
覚えてるよ!
Hajime gives Lily a knowing look, and she quickly realizes she has royal responsibilities to handle.
待ってください! 私にはまだ王女としての仕事が...
Hajime tries to decline the banquet, but after getting the look from his wives, he gives in and joins. The elders express gratitude to the Halia and announce they're lifting their exile. They even offer Shea's dad a spot as an elder, but he immediately turns it down, saying they've got it all wrong. Helping out the Beastmen was just chance.
長老の座受け取ってくれるか?
もちろん断る。
Not some grand mission. Shea's dad goes on to warn that if anyone tries to mess with the Halia or Hajime, he won't hesitate to draw his blade.
胸に刻んでおけばいい。
Later, in a lodge, Hajime and his wives wait for Shea, who's still visiting family. Not long after, Shea's dad pulls Hajime aside, leading him to a massive tree where Shea's mom rests.
こんな時間にか?
私も行くよ! Hajime-san!
Shea opens up about her mom's dream to be a hero, who stands strong to protect loved ones, and Hajime feels a flicker of sympathy. She then introduces Hajime to her mom as someone who means a lot to her, letting her know the Halia tribe has become the heroes she dreamed of.
ハウリア族は英雄になりました.
Hajime thanks Shea's mom, surprising Shea with his kind words. Overcome with emotion, Shea thanks her mom for bringing Hajime into her life. This moment is Shea's not-so-subtle hint to Hajime, but instead of reading into it, he just asks her to keep smiling.
はじめさんは私が何をすれば嬉しいと感じてくれますか?
A bit disappointed, Shea invites Hajime to climb the big tree, her mom's favorite spot. She catches him looking at her and feels flustered, and Hajime teases her, asking if he can rest his head on her lap.
はじめさんはいつになったら惚れてくれるんですかね?
The next day, they set off for the Haltina Labyrinth, with Kaori practicing her moves on nearby monsters. Thanks to Yue's training, she's getting the hang of her new body. Yue, feeling like her top waifu spot might be slipping, vows to stay vigilant. Kaori reassures her, saying she hasn't reached Yue or Shea's level yet. Shizuku jumps in, calling Kaori a bug character rather than a cheater. Laughing, Kaori jokes that if she's a bug, then what does that make Hajime, Yue, Shea, and Tio?
俺たちだって強くなれる。
さて、どんな魔法が手に入るのか楽しみだぜ。
They push through a foggy area and reach the labyrinth's entrance. And with that, the episode comes to a close.
起きて、はじめ。
おはよ
おはよう、はじめ。
That's a wrap on episode 5's sweetest moments. If you loved seeing Hajime and Shea's relationship grow, show some love by subscribing. I noticed that many of you haven't hit that button yet, so what are you waiting for? Join our community for all things Arifureta, and let's make these moments last.